All right. It's actually happening. Here we are. We're sorry for the delay. Everything seems to be ready. Are you ready? We are sorry for the delay. Is everyone in? The ceremony is about to begin. I'm Pat Renwick, and this is Straycast Outdoor Cartoon Television. Some people call it the glorified version. A bass fishing talk show. Why did I just heard me.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Echo.
Yeah, it was like a Lilliputian. Or the guy from Willow was talking in my headphones. Yes, again. Outdoor Cartoon Television, the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. Here we are again Wednesday night after 2 weeks off. We hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving. But we're back, and we're excited to be back. First off, because our buddy's coming on the show again. I think, Ginge, what is this? His third time, James Overstreet, our buddy, coming on the show first tonight. J.O., the amazing James Overstreet, as I like to call him.
That's his official name.
Yes. We'll get more to that later. More of that too later.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for the first time ever on this show, he's the green Shyrock. He's coming on. Hunter Shryock coming on for second up. Batting second. Got confused with all these numbers flying. They're signals. He's second. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm excited to have Hunter on.
Yes, sir.
A lot of good things going on in his life, man. I'm excited to hear the stories of Hunter Shryock.
Let's get into it.
There it is. Speaking of getting into it, this guy is always getting into it. Getting into a mess of trouble, that is. Not really.
Wow.
It's Ryan Popcorn Whitaker. This guy. Yeah. Why is the seat doing the seat shrink thing again?
Seat shrink?
It's the seat shrink thing. It's not heat shrink like on a lever. Not on a flipping hook. Right. It's a seat shrink. Speaking of flipping hooks, he's stout like a flipping hook. He is the Lord of the Dark Web, the OG hip-hop fisherman, JPHHF. JP, what planet were you born on?
Jupiter. Yeah.
Very apropos.
Yeah.
It's very apropos.
I don't know what that means.
Apropos is a French word for Pocostomus, which is a fish that eats algae off the side of a fish tank.
Stop using
kind of like a pacu,
See,
which you caught.
We learn things. Yeah, we learn things here.
They
on
eat
this
Ned
show.
rigs.
It's an educational show. The word for today is
lock and dams.
Pocostomus. Pocostomus. Speaking of Pocostomus, yes. Oh my gosh, you know it's time to get it started when this is going on. Speak German right now.
He's in a mood.
Speak German.
Where?
Hochkant Scotch, Lutenskieten Stomp, Producer Extraordinaire, the Ginger Ninja. That's the ninja. Right there. Don't you get a studio audience round of applause? Give yourself applause.
Yeah.
Ginge.
Hey,
James Overstreet said about Andy, he's like,
it was a sitting ovation.
yeah, that was a sitting ovation. James Overstreet said about Andy, he's like, you know that feller making them pictures? He's getting good at that. That's Andy, the Ginger Ninja, making all those awesome bass fishing memes you see on our Instagram and Facebook. Hey, as usual, before we get to more shenanigans, this is a great place to win stuff. And it's super easy. Ryan, how do they win stuff here?
Like and share the live Facebook feed.
Like and share the live Facebook feed.
Simple.
Super easy.
5 seconds.
What do they win, JP? What's on board today?
$50 online code TH Marine Supplies.
$50 online code TH Marine Supplies.
Transom to trolling motor.
Transom to trolling motor. Wow, look how you did that.
Yeah.
Are you a bass fishing supermodel?
No.
He's working on it.
You're working on the physique, I see. You're working on your fitness, aren't you?
No.
His humps, his lumps, his humps. That's JP.
My lady.
So all you got to do is like and share the live Facebook feed. Boom, at the end of the show, Nicole Dorr, bass fishing supermodel, she'll be on to give away now, $50 redemption code to TH Marine Supplies. Hey, I want to remind you a couple things. Two of my favorite things in the bass fishing galaxy. First off, the Bass Blaster. It's a great educational, fun source of bass fishing information. Bassblaster.bassgold.com. Just email or Google it, put it on the Google machine.
Yes.
And subscribe. It's a free bi-weekly email. Tells you everything going on in the bass fishing world. Also, the Bass University. Hey, they happen to be on live, too, at the same time we are tonight. So the choice is up to you. Put the power poles down. If you want to watch Storycast, stick around. If not, go over to Bass University. It's a good time for all. Peace. See you in a minute. Step up your game. It has been said that professionals are only as good as the tools they work with, and Alpha Angler has developed the ultimate set of tools for you, the competitive angler. Alpha Angler custom rods, brought to fruition by the passion of master craftsman Jake Boomer and 2017 BASS Angler of the Year Brandon Palaniuk. Alpha Angler rods are custom made in the USA. Designed and engineered to be perfect, Alpha Angler utilizes a very unconventional approach to making the very best bass rods, from drop shotting to flipping. Alpha Angler's focus is on building perfectly balanced tournament-grade bass rods at an affordable price. Join the Alphalution today and purchase direct at alphaangler.com. Step up your game. alphaangler.com.
Taming the beast isn't easy, but the bigger your electronics, the more you have on the line. In conditions like this, you need the KVD Kong Extreme Electronics Mount. The only electronics mount designed and built to be rock solid. No movement, no matter how heavy your gear. A marine-grade mount for fresh or salt water that's monstrously strong. The KVD Kong Extreme Electronics Mount.
Hey guys, Micah Frazier here. I've got a bait from War Eagle Baits called the Buzz Toad. Big thing lately has been putting a toad style bait on a buzz bait, and preferably it's my favorite way to fish one. This bait here's got a quick planing head, a great hook, and it squeals right out of the package. The body of this bait is big and bulky, so it allows you to skip it. It planes quicker than a skirted bait would. In my opinion, it's just the way to fish a buzz bait. So y'all check this thing out. It's pretty awesome.
All right, here we go. It's time to chug along down the river here. Welcome back. I'm Pat Renwick. This is Stray Cast. This is the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. Our first guest tonight, this is his third appearance on the show. He has captured the souls of millions of bass fishermen and the hearts and souls throughout this world, throughout this bass fishing galaxy. I am proud to call him my buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for James Overstreet. Yes. That's J.O. That's you. What's going on, bud?
What's going on, fella?
No, man, just hanging out, doing a bass fishing talk show. You know, that's what I do on Wednesday nights.
Doing well.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you, James. I introduced you as the amazing James Overstreet. Okay, and please allow me to fanboy for a minute here. Okay, I'm gonna take you back to like 2012. all right? And this is the first time that I met what I call the iconic James Overstreet, okay? And I'm being sincere about this, all right? So I'm out there on the docks of Lake St. Clair. It was a magic time in bass. That's when everybody was at the events, you know what I mean? Jerry went to the events. Mark and Tommy were there live at the events. You know what I'm saying, right, James?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, you're following me. Just making sure. Okay. So I'm out on the docks on Lake St. Clair, and I see this guy over there, and I'm like, man, I know who that is. I'm like, it's either an Oak Ridge boy, or it's like the guy from The Deadliest Catch. I wasn't sure who it was, but I knew who it was. I really did. It was you, James Overstreet, and the first thought to my head was, that's the amazing James Overstreet right there. And that's why I call you that. And that's a true story. It is. Not one I made up, but true story, James.
No, I believe you.
Well, thank you.
I think.
No, it's a true story. The part about the Deadliest Catch in the Oak Ridge boy, I made that up. But
I thought I was kind of going to reach William Lee Golden proportions with the No Shave November, but the wife.
You blew that out of the water, man.
I did clean up a little bit.
Dude, I sincerely look forward every morning to seeing the photographs that you put on your social media. I'm not going to lie, man. I love it. You are capturing I just like to get a little glimpse of what's going on here with James Overstreet every morning. I love seeing it, dude. And the infatuation now, the ongoing infatuation with Cletus that we're seeing going on with you is pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, I'm a little bit fixated on Cletus right now, obviously. When we got through with the last event, the Classic bracket at the end of October, I moved my camper up close to my deer camp on the lake, and I've pretty much been there for about a month. And
roughing it.
Yeah, so just kind of hanging out there. And, like a lot of guys that bass fish the different tournaments and all, I mean, we do other things, and we deer hunt and hunt ducks and that sort of thing. And that's what I've always done, too, similar to a lot of guys. It's not just about fishing. We get outside and do other things in the winter some.
Yeah, and thank God for that, too, because it gave us a little break from all the bullshit going on right now in professional bass fishing.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where my head was at when I put my camper up. I thought, I'll get over this deal,
Let's get back to the basics here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, so that was a good time for me to kind of be out in the woods, kind of hang out by myself, take some pictures, try to kill a deer and chase Cletus, and just be distracted from all that after the end of the season, and that came at a good time for me, and I'm sure probably a lot of people needing a break from it.
Yeah. And have you ever noticed, we were just talking about this before the show, that since I'm kind of tired of talking about all this, but we'll talk a little bit later. We have a different way to talk about this, but we've noticed that here's the observation: the trend in the industry right now seems to be like, as far as with people that work in the industry or tackle companies, whatever, involved in the industry, the canned answer is, yeah, we're just a little backed up with everything going on in the industry right now. Have you noticed that? It seems to be like the canned answer, man.
Well, I mean, and then, I guess in a way, probably some of that, there's some truth to some of that. You had to wait on people to make a lot of decisions, and kind of had to wait to see how everything was going to iron out. But, man, on my end, I kind of keep my head down at some point when it was all said and done, and just I'm ready to take the guys we have, and we'll go do our work and let them do theirs over there, and
yeah, absolutely.
And that's where I'm at with it. I'm ready to just go ahead and start our new season, and and I got a job to do, and we've all got jobs, and we're all part of this in different ways, and man, I'm just kind of ready to move on from all that and go do.
Let's get to it. I'm with you. Hey.
Let's go do what we do, and let's keep on moving along.
Keep on chugling down the river. That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's what they say, man. So, I mean, the fact of the matter is, and you mentioned it, you got a job to do, and you have a pretty cool job, dude. I mean, let's think about it. And the progression of it, too, you are able to capture what the principle of the moment, let's say, with these photographs that you're taking of these professional anglers. It's a pretty cool deal, man. I mean, all the way back, what'd you start, 2006?
Yeah, it was 2005, 2006, somewhere in there. I mean, I just kind of feel like, I've got a few more years to do this. And, right now, me and Sago and Andy Crawford and, the Bowman and the other guys.
And Getty, too. Getty's awesome.
Geddes, my buddy Geddes, that shoots for bass now. This is our time, and it's been my time for a while now to record, our sport. So, Gerald Crawford kind of handed that off to all of us when he retired, and we got a lot of work left to do. I mean, we just had our 50th year anniversary. We're starting hopefully our second 50 years. I don't know how much of that one I'm going to get, but
you'll get some.
I'm going to try to get my portion of it, hopefully. So, yeah, I mean, there's no doubt it's a cool job. I mean, there's no, I don't know how you would say otherwise.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. So I imagine you've learned a lot throughout these years as being a photographer and photographing professional anglers. What do you think over those years that is a myth or a misconception about professional anglers that you laid to rest in your mind after so much observation of them on the water? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I think a lot of people think that maybe they have like different baits they have access to, or these secret, baits they're in development. And there is maybe a little bit of that goes on, before ICAST and some of these baits are made public. But, for the most part, the baits and the colors and all that sort of thing, they fish with the same things that we all do. Now, they may not fish with a bait that's particularly a sponsor of theirs that you might not hear about.
Right.
But
The old Strike King Wild Shiner principle.
Man, they go in there and they break down a body of water just like we do or try to do. They use pretty much the same baits that we all do, but they're just a lot better at it than we are.
That's the opposite. I mean, that makes perfect sense. And you always hear that analogy, and I think they've had those day on the lakes, obviously one of my favorite parts of Bassmaster, but everybody's always like, yeah, I'll bet if Kevin Van Dam came to my home lake, he couldn't catch him either. But I would beg to disagree with that.
I mean, when I first started, I would have my buddies, well, let them come, I'm from Arkansas. I said, well, let them come over here to Ouachita and get them some of this in midsummer or whatever that, when it's cut. Or, because you got your local sticks that are, they kind of dominate a few of these tournament trails, and they think, yeah, you bring these guys over here and let my buddy get in this thing, and that's just that's probably not how it's going to go. I mean, they're going to beat you on your home stuff, because they're going to you're going to pull up on them, and they're going to be on something that it took you 20 years to find.
Right. Yeah. That's the magic of it.
Or something they never knew existed.
No, it is, and I know a lot of times when I've used camera boat drivers, a lot of times they're guides or something along that. Guys that know the lake, they've either fished it a whole lot, been on it for years, or they're guides. And I don't think I've ever had any of them that didn't learn something from watching. They learned they learn how to catch fish in the lake they've been fishing their entire life. They learn a different way to catch them, different places, different techniques. And, you try to tell somebody that, but until they go out and kind of see it for themselves, sometimes you're like, nah, they can't be. But they really are. They're just that good, man. I mean, it's just how it is. I mean,
and what makes that? I mean, is it time on the water? Is it constant consumption with bass fishing? Is it a combination of that? What is it?
I think it's all the above. And I think, time on the water is obviously probably got to be up there near the top. I mean, you know, you learn something every day you're out there, and they're out there all the time. That's their job. They're going to be out on the water while you're doing your day job or whatever that is. Their job is to fish.
Right.
But on the other hand, you know, I think it's just like a good hunter or a good fisherman. I think these guys on a certain level they have instincts that a lot of people just don't seem to have. I mean, they know knowing when to move, for instance, or knowing when to change baits, or being aware that the conditions around you have changed. It started out a sunny day, now it's cloudy, and then now maybe it starts raining. I mean, you're constantly adapting out there, and how quickly you adapt, oftentimes that's a direct. You can see it in the results, if you adapt it or not. I mean, some people don't do it quickly enough, and it doesn't come out like they wanted to. Some guys can instantly know to change, and
it's the brain. It all comes down to the brain. The brain's a crazy thing, because you're talking about time on the water, man. You might not even realize it. Also, you said you're learning something new every time you're out there. Your computer in your head is storing that. So these guys that maybe can process it better, that's what makes them a professional, because it's already up there. It's in the hard drive. You know what I'm saying?
The more knowledge you have to fall back on is probably to your advantage, you know, because you've seen it before. You've had this happen before, that this kind of change. You've dealt with it before, and you know how to instantly change directions, techniques, go to a different place, fish deeper, fish shallower, whatever that might be. I mean, every day is a different day out there, and it's the way you adapt to different days and the way your capability to find fish. I mean, I think at the end of the day, these guys find fish. They don't just find fish. Aaron Martins a lot of times he looks for schools.
Right.
You know? And his go is to camp out on 3 or 4 schools in 3 or 4 days of a Bassmaster tournament and catch every fish in those schools. And he'll just sit there and milk the entire school for the entire tournament, and you see what happens with that. So Kevin's the same way. I mean, there's nobody better than Van Dam at igniting the school of fish.
Sure, we've heard it.
Yeah, so, you know, when you start putting all these things together, I mean, fishing is a combination of successful tournament fishing. To me, is a combination of several small things all put together.
So have you become a better bass fisherman after all these years of observing the best in the galaxy at it?
Probably not.
Why?
I mean, on one hand, I probably have learned, obviously, you know, some things, but unfortunately with my job, even though it's a cool job, you know, I don't get to fish near as much as I used to. So that takes away my time on the water.
Sure.
And you know, you lose your feel, you learn your bit, you know, you try to skip docks and you've got 20 backlashes. You know, we're used to, if you fish enough, you know, those things are just, you know, they just secondhand, you just do them.
It just happens. If you think about it too much, it screws it all up.
You know, you're worm fishing or throwing a jig, and fish is about got to tear the rod out of your hands for you to fill a bite. But, you know, that comes back, kind of like riding a bike, though. If I fish for a week or so, maybe, or a few days, it all starts coming back.
Back at it. You're back at it. You ever see the movie Kill Bill?
Yeah, you know, I have seen that.
Yeah. So, you know, when...
Isn't there 2 of them? There's 2 parts.
Yeah, there's volume 1 and volume 2, and I don't know which one it is, but it's who's the babe that Jackson Brown was dating and then he beat her up? Jerk.
That blonde-headed girl that's on that movie?
Yeah, there's 2.
Uma?
There's 2. No, it's the other blonde one though that was in the movie also. She was the other one that was trained by the guy, by Bill. Come on, help me out. Dated Jackson Brown. Tall, she's like an Amazon, blonde Amazon woman. Yeah, she's got like 7-foot legs. Daryl Hannah. Thanks, guys. Daryl Hannah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Daryl Hannah. So anyway, what I'm getting at, I'm glad you saw Kill Bill, because you remember when Daryl Hannah opens the box and then the black mamba snake comes and bites her in the face?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so to me, and this is a compliment, you're kind of like a black mamba because you're very stealthy and fluid at what you do. But I have a feeling that if James Overstreet were aggravated, that there could be a very quick grab to the neck with no release. and that's why you were a black mamba to me.
You know, man, I think I'm pretty much peaceful these days. That
Well, of course you are, but you're a ticking time bomb. I could tell, J.O.
Well, I mean, I think everybody has the ability to short out at some point, you know. Some people have, you know, a little bit more. They can hold that back a little bit longer, and I think with age, that probably happens.
Is it true that you hate snakes?
Oh yeah, I do hate them.
Why?
You know, man, I've just had a lot of altercations with snakes, you know. And maybe it's because I hang out all the time. I'm always in the woods. I'm always in the water. I'm always, you know, in some swampy looking. I mean, I'm always somewhere where, hell, that's where they live. So if you're going to be out there where they live, you're probably going to have a run-in or two with them, you know. So, but, you know, I've had some kind of crazy stuff go on with snakes, man, and I just really don't like them.
Don't like them. I don't mind snakes. Like alligators or snakes, I'll grab those. I don't mind that. But the thing that really skeeves me out is those damn cockroaches. I don't like cockroaches, man.
Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah, you know, like and it's like when I lived in Florida for a while. I actually lived in Boca Raton. I lived in Boca Raton, Florida. So it's a personal inside joke. Sorry, but there was giant palmetto bugs that come out of the trees, dude. They get stuck in my hair. It was horrible.
Yeah, I couldn't do that either, man.
It was horrible.
But I mean, there's just a few things need killing, you know.
Little population control.
It's hard to kill a cockroach, though.
You got to catch them.
You got to stomp on
Yeah,
them like 6, 7
they're one
times.
of the few things they say can survive a nuclear holocaust or whatever.
Yeah, them and Keith Richards will
I
survive.
mean, we could all get blown up, but we still have cockroaches, I suppose.
That's
right.
crazy. There could be 18 bass fishing leagues, and there'll still be cockroaches.
Yeah, I guess they can start there on.
After all that. Hey, I consider you a wise old man. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, I have my days when I'm not that wise, but most of the time it's healthier to be that way.
I'd like you to be my psychiatrist tonight. Are you willing to accept this experiment?
Man, I'll try this just because I think, you know, maybe that's not a bad idea.
Okay, good. Because I need help. I do. And I think you're the guy.
I wasn't going to say that, but yeah.
I think you're the guy to help me out here. And this is
brother.
called James Overstreet Psychiatrist, this segment. Okay. So I need you to kind of try and hypnotize me. Think of something to hypnotize me. Yeah.
I think maybe about a 6-foot water moccasin looking dead into your eyes, that'd probably do it.
I'm seeing it. I'm feeling it. Keep
Yeah,
going.
He's
Keep
staring
going.
you down. You don't know if he's going to bite you in the face or he's just going to slip on out of there, man.
Staring at its black eyes. Staring at its black eyes.
Yeah.
I'm getting into the trance. Getting into trance.
Can't move.
All right, James. I feel I can tell you what's going on with me. I'm gonna open up as a bass fishing talk show host.
Bring it on.
And I gotta admit, I need help with this. I feel uneasy sometimes, man.
What you got going on?
I feel that the world of bass fishing may be divided. I've not felt this way before. As a bass fishing talk show host, sometimes I feel that I'm focusing on, when I have these guests on, that I'm focusing on the league or the organization that they represent and not necessarily the professional angler. Help me out, man. Why am I feeling like this? Help me out, Doc. I got it bad. I got the black lung.
You should just be able to talk to these guys like what's going on, you know, with their fishing. You know, maybe it shouldn't matter who they're doing it with. I mean, everybody's got a career path, so you should just kind of talk.
I know. But here's the thing, and these guys are my friends. A lot of them are my friends. But the deal is, it's like, I still feel like it's just not I didn't used to think FLW. I didn't used to think BASS. I didn't used to think Major League Fishing. I was aware of all that, but I just saw it as one thing. And now all of a sudden, I don't know if it's just me or if it's bass fishing fans experiencing this, but it's kind of like it's that uneasiness. It's that feeling of division. What do
I don't think that's going to go away just very soon. So I think you're probably just going to have to deal with it for a while. And it's kind of like, when people get a divorce or say, oh, man, we're going to be so nice to each other. This is going to be easy. I'm not going to throw your junk out in the yard. And then, man, you know how that goes. They start throwing stuff.
I do. Now I'm getting it. I'm the kid affected by the divorce. That's what it is.
So, there's a time there where you got to kind of let things. I don't think it's just you. I think it's pretty much a little bit of everybody right now. So I think you're all right on that one.
Okay, good. Do you feel that way too, kind of sometimes?
Me? I kind of, before I always felt that way. I was kind of it's FLW and Bass. I was kind of let FLW do their deal. And, man, I just kind of, honestly, pretty much, I got a little bit in the weeds on this deal, but, I kind of mind my own on some of that. Now, I'll talk to my buddies I work with and things about it, but, like, publicly, I'm not going to run around here and start dirting a lot. I wouldn't ever do that. So.
Ain't no use in it.
No, everybody has to make a choice, and everybody's made their choice, and this is what we got.
There it is, and that's perfect. That's a great way to put it. And with that, let's play a game I got worked up just for you, okay?
I hope it's not that word association deal, man.
No. You failed miserably at that. I would not do this to you again.
We got a new game?
Yeah, we got a new game, and it's called I Can Relate, man.
I can probably do that, maybe.
Say it with me. I can relate, man.
All right. Let's see what you got.
All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do, is I'm going to give you.
I don't trust you, man.
Oh, come on.
It's going to be fine.
It's fine. These are famous song lyrics. And what I need you to do, James Overstreet, is relate these song lyrics to present-day modern bass fishing. The state of bass fishing right now. It's kind of challenging, and you can take your time on this.
I got my wife over here.
Yeah, bring her in. She can come help.
She's right there. She won't come in, but she'll be right there.
Okay.
Bring it on. What you got, man?
Okay, let's give me a beat, Miss Jackson. Ah, yes. Let's play I Can Relate, Man with James Overstreet and his wife. She's there, too. That's right. For the first time ever, James Overstreet is going to play I Can Relate. What we're going to do is give James Overstreet a famous musical lyric, and he is going to relate it to famous present-day bass fishing stuff. State of the bass fishing. The music makes me do this. I don't know why. I can't stop. Are you ready? Here's the first lyric. This is a Beatles song, Strawberry Fields, from 1967. You know the song, right, James?
Yeah.
Okay. In the song, it says, living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. How could that relate to present-day bass fishing?
Well, I think it kind of goes back to what I said a while ago. I mean, man, you got to go do your own thing at some point, I mean, if you're over there, you're over here, or I'm still working here. I mean, I got to go take pictures. They got to go catch fish, and that's what we're all going to do.
It doesn't matter much to me. Got a job to do. James Overstreet. Good answer.
I mean, it can't matter to me because this is what I've got. I mean, there's nothing I can do to change it. So I'm going to go do my deal,
There it is. Now, this song is an Eminem song called Without Me. And it's you know that song. It's the one that goes, two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. You know that song. Yeah.
Hell no, I don't know that song, but I'll give it a shot once I hear the lyrics.
Wait a second. Wait, that's
I'm not Eminem. Do I look like I listen to Eminem, man? I mean, I don't have that. But lyrics on it.
Okay, hold on. It's
Know
okay.
your audience, Pat.
I figured him for an Eminem fan. Marshall Mathers guy. Sorry.
Is that his real name?
Marshall Mathers, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know he had
Sure, shooting is. So in that song, Without Me, besides saying 2 trailer park girls go around the outside, it says, now this looks like a job to me, so everybody just follow me, because we need some controversy, because it feels so empty without me.
So I think, so he's saying that there's no controversy without.
So I'll read it again one more time, and it says, now this looks like a job to me, so everybody just follow me, because we need a little controversy, because it looks so empty without me.
You got, what do you got? Oh, well, yeah, I mean, but my first deal about that would be, I don't know, man. I'd have to get kind of nasty to touch that one.
Well, you don't have to say names.
Let's get there.
You don't have to say names. I mean, you could leave out to protect the innocent or not so innocent.
I think, I guess with any job or any profession or whatever it is, when you start thinking that you're not expendable, I think you're probably making a mistake.
Good answer. Okay, let's leave that one right there. This is the Led Zeppelin song Stairway to Heaven. You're familiar with that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I got that one.
And a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter.
We're not going to laugh at anybody, but we're going to last for a long, long time from here on out. How about that?
I like it. I like it right there.
We've lasted a long time, and I think we're going to be right here for a while.
Good answer. Now, this is from the Black Eyed Peas, My Humps. And you're familiar with that. That's the one that goes, I'm going to get you drunk off my hump, my lady lump. My lumps, my lumps, my lumps. You know that song, right?
Now I do.
Okay. Perfect, James. So in that song, My Humps, besides that amazing part that I just so eloquently presented to you, it says in there, what you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk? How does that relate to bass fishing?
My wife's not even helping me on this one, man.
All that junk inside that trunk.
I think there's a lot of junk in a lot of people's trunks, or in their trucks anyway.
Yeah, clear some of that out. Too much junk.
Yeah, probably so.
Okay, couple more.
Need to get rid of.
Too many plastics.
Too many plastics. A lot of plastic weight.
Much dead weight.
You know Hank Jr., right? Old Bo Cephas?
I do.
Yeah, he's got that song Family Tradition. I'm sure you're well aware of that.
I am.
I know you're a bigger Eminem fan than Hank Jr., I'd imagine.
Almost.
I'd imagine so. But he has a line in Family Tradition that says, country music singers have always been a real close family.
That's right.
How does that relate to bass fishing?
I think that relates to me and the team I work with. I mean, man, these guys I work with, the writers and photographers, our talent, Mark Zona, Dave Mercer, Tom Sanders.
Oh.
The reason we're still where we are and the reason that we stay right where we're at is because these guys they're like your family, man.
I agree.
That's why I would never leave. That's why I would never, when I leave bass, I will be leaving to go hook my camper up and run around the country with my wife.
And that's perfect. And you just answered the last question, which is the Eagles Hotel California. You can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. So I'll take that for that answer.
Yeah. I think when you're a part of something like this, like I've been all these years, you're probably always going to be a part of it somehow or another.
There it is, man. James Overstreet. It's the dude.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you got in your pockets?
Much better on that game show.
What do you got? Yeah, he did way better.
Yeah.
What do you got in your pockets right now?
Probably lint.
Let's play what you got in your pocket.
No, because I just put on a pair of something. I got the stuff that I took out of my pockets right over here by me.
I think Pat's got holes
Let's
in his
compare.
pockets.
I got holes everywhere. These are my lucky pants.
Air-conditioned jeans.
Let me grab the stuff I had in my pockets. It's right here behind my lap.
Yeah, you can always tell a man's character by what he carries in his pocket.
Okay.
So, all right. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Let me get mine out the way.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I had these 3 things in my pockets.
Okay.
These are reflectors. You got a clip on them. You clip them on the tree, so when you hit them with a flashlight out in the woods early in the morning, they show up, and that's how you find where you're going in the dark.
Like it. Excellent.
So I've been deer hunting. I always keep a few of these around.
Okay. That was in your pocket. Pretty cool.
It's a card reader that plugs into your phone.
Aha! You never know when you're going to need to take plastic.
Well, no, I had this in my pocket. This is to check my trail cameras. I take the card out and insert it, and I view them on my phone.
Oh, wow.
And then these are just, this is my damn Kroger card right here. Check this out. Hold on.
There it is.
Mucho gas and grocery savings right there, man. That's on my keychain.
That's awesome.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. All right, here's what I got.
I have my pocket knife, but I put it somewhere else.
I got one of those. I actually have I got a switchblade. Right? Oh, it's this camera. Yeah, I was on that. Is it?
I never had one of those before.
This is an antique stiletto.
It's that tip is rounded off.
It's actually made of some kind of bone. It's pretty crazy. It's like from the 40s.
So you carry that all the time?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to, but I do. Never know when I'm going to get in a street fight. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it could happen.
I got a.
It is the region.
I got a hair tie. I have that in case I need to look presentable.
One of those pretty soon. Look here, man.
Damn, you're a hippie, Overstreet.
I know, but
you're like Seth Fighter.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
I got a couple lucky coins, gold coins, in my pocket.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have, and I have this right here. This is the a Jesus fish that Bill Dakota from Bass University gave me. This is a cross my father gave me, and this is the rosary that I have right here. So that's what's in my pocket.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
man.
I take inventory all the time. Constantly, people think I'm doing crazy stuff because I'm reaching around in my pockets all the time.
Well, looks like some worthy things to have at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And speaking of worthy things and worthy people and worldly people, James Overstreet, you are amazing, dude. You are amazing.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate being on here every time you ask me.
Yeah, dude, it's so much fun. And we'll see you, I guess we'll run into you at the Classic, right?
Yeah, you going to be there? I saw you at Media Day last year.
Yeah.
I think it was the only time I saw you because I was at the lake then.
Yeah, you were, and then we did see you. I was the guy yelling, James Overstreet, when you were up on that cherry picker taking pictures of the flag.
I was on a fire truck.
Fire truck, yeah. That was me. That was the crazy long-haired guy yelling at you in the audience.
I was kind of fixated at the time. I probably didn't hear anything.
Well, you said, take your hat off, boy. James, thank you so much.
Thanks, fellas. Always good to see you.
Hunter Shryock's coming on next.
Yeah, Hunter's a good dude, man.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun.
You will.
Peace.
Good. Like Hunter.
Take care.
Brother.
Happy
Good
holidays to you, James.
Same to you guys.
See ya. Merry Christmas. James Overstreet. Boom. To me, he's a legend.
Yeah, man.
He's absolutely a legend in the sport of bass fishing. Hey, put the power poles down. Don't go anywhere. We're coming right back with Hunter Shryock. Boom.
Hey guys, Micah Frazier here. I've got a bait from War Eagle. It's called the Screaming Eagle. You may think this is a small 1/4 ounce bait, but it's actually a 1/2 ounce. The Screaming Eagle has got weighted shank of the hook. It goes down into the shank, but it's hidden under the skirt, so you can maintain that compact size. War Eagle's born in the Ozarks and the deep, clear lakes. This is a great bait, deep, clear water, spotted bass, smallmouth. I mean, it's a fish catcher. Y'all check it out.
Discover the magic of balsa. For decades, professional fishermen and the angling elite come to rely on the fish-catching performance of hand-carved custom balsa lures. PH Custom Lures by Phil Hunt have assembled the comprehensive line of custom balsa baits. The original Huntin' P, Bill Lowen's Dollar Bill, Wesley Strader's Ploppin' P, and the new Matt Heron Fudd, in addition to the entire family of PH Custom Lures, are just what you need to get that edge over the competition. Discover the magic of balsa today and visit phcustomlures.com. That's phcustomlures.com. All right. I think I'll take a sip of my my TH Marine beverage real quick before we get on with this. From trolling motor to transom, straight to the gullet.
How's that tasting at TH
TH Marine? See how I'm TH Marine. Why are you yelling at me, producer? Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on this show, I am super excited to bring to you Bassmaster Elite Series touring professional. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Hunter Shryock. Yes. Kaboom. What's going on, dude?
Not a whole lot. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just hanging out. We're just doing a bass fishing talk show. We're goofing off with James Overstreet, and now we get to have you on here. It's pretty good life I got.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not bad, dude.
I like it.
Where you at right now? What are you doing? Where are you at?
I'm in Florida. I'm in my camper right now, as you couldn't tell.
Aha.
My lovely surroundings down here in Florida. The weather's not a whole lot different than what you guys are having up there.
Come on.
I bet
Come
it is.
on.
It's cold. It got cold.
Was it like 60?
I know it's still above freezing, but it got cold. When it gets cold down here, it usually gets pretty frigid. So,
Oh, yeah.
anyhow.
What are you having to do, like flip mats and stuff?
Yeah, I actually just got done filming with Ike and Ellie this past weekend, and so I had made my way up to the St. John, so I'm just kind of doing a lot of looking around.
You're Florida in right now. I know what you're doing, Hunter. Come on. I know what you're doing.
I didn't flip any mats. Not a whole lot of mat flipping today. More looking than anything. So
There you go.
But yeah. Anytime I got to flip them and stick in my hand, I feel like I'm at home.
I agree. I agree 100%. Man, and it's pretty cool. We were talking about it before you came on. This is long overdue, man. We're happy to have you here tonight.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. I'm glad everything's working so far.
Yeah.
The web and everything, the Wi-Fi is holding up on me. It is still good, right?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds great and crystal clear. It's amazing, man. So basically, I mean, I'm not going to go over too much like technique stuff with you. I think we get a lot of that from you, from your amazing YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you have that in the 496 films, dude. You have some mad video skills, editing skills. I mean, dude, talent.
Thank you.
Listen, wow. Hunter Shryock fans in the house.
They stood up.
Oh, look at her. She's taking her shirt off. She likes him so much. Wow. Thank you.
You guys, some fans over there.
I'll see you after the show, honey.
Yeah, you'd be amazed how many people we can
right.
fit in his attic.
Yes, it's amazing. It's my mom's attic. She lets me play up here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But no, the video stuff, I mean, a lot of people already know, but it's come about. That's no schooling, and it's just, something that I'm passionate about doing. It's nothing more than us going fishing. It's what I like to do, and so I put a lot of time into it. And then,
sure,
for it to work out the way that it has, now that the social media and web has gone. I mean, even when I started doing it, videos in like 2014, social media still wasn't where it was then, like what it is now. So
it's like boom.
Mega, everything
mega exploded, and it's you use the term frequently. Journey. You're documenting your journey. And, And I mean, it really is. Like I liked on your channel, you have the opens documented, the 2017 opens, and then you go. What did you call it? 24/7 for when you did your rookie season. Is that what it was then?
Yep. Correct.
And just good stuff, man. I mean, I know Brandon does that kind of stuff too. It's great for us bass fishing fans to be able to see that side of it, that side of the coin, Yeah,
exactly. And that's what I think any of us that do try to do that, especially, I tried to at least, show both sides, the good and the bad with it. Because I think people get, and, they enjoy seeing realness come from every event. So this past year, the rookie season, that was a rough year. That was a rough year to watch, but people got to see, like, what, that happens. You're not, there's bad days, bad weeks, bad years. So
dude, but here, let's think about it this way. You got there. That's right. Okay, you got there. You worked so damn hard to get there, and you did it. So that's, right. I mean, that's half the battle right there.
I like to think of it as that's the plot twist. So it's like setting up for the big story, right?
Yeah, exactly. And 2019, you got a lot of potential in 19. You do.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Really excited about this year for sure.
So your rookie year, who? Like, besides, I don't know if your brother did or not, but besides that, who kind of took you under their wing your rookie year?
Basic, probably my brother.
But I mean, besides him, let's say besides him. I think that's obvious.
I've got probably a close group of friends. I talk with
Who's
the
your
Lee
Wolfpack?
brothers, Skylar Hamilton, Chris Grow. But other than that, not too many people, but like, every once in a while we'll chit chat and mix it up. But like me and Skylar became pretty close over the years just from the opens. And then, us both being pretty young on the Elite Series and stuff, we definitely helped each other out this past year. And, it's a tricky deal when you're competing against each other.
Sure.
I think me and my brother both, kind of found that out, because it's like, how much can you talk and say something to each other and still have to go out there and compete? Because you know what, if he gives me a little bit of information or I give him a little bit of information, we both end up fishing the same stuff at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. And you're on it. It just happens.
It's like 150 miles of water, and we'll both end up fishing the same 300-yard stretch. It's unreal.
Right. And I don't know if you saw Overstreet on before this, but he said the same thing. That's what just makes you guys so good. That's why you find the same stuff. And I'm talking professionally.
Eliminate the same amount of water.
Yeah.
Well, and if it's your brother, too, you guys know each other so well. He could probably say one little thing, and you can probably figure out, oh, he's over here. You know?
Yeah, and he kind of created like a duplicate of himself and me as far as fishing talent and what.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I have a viewer question from Brian the Carpenter from New Jersey.
Perfect.
Okay, and I might as well just get this out of the way because you brought it up about a duplicate. So he says that there is actually another Shryock brother, your Hunter, and then Fletcher, that means arrow maker, right?
Yep.
And then there's also Smelter Shryock, who he says Smelter. He makes arrowheads.
Is that Chandler?
Chandler. He told me it was Smelter. I believed him. Unbelievable.
Now, What does Chandler mean? I forget what Chandler means.
I don't know. I thought it was Smelter.
Chandler.
Smelter Shryock.
Smelter are those guys that hang out down by
In a
Lake
bizarre
Michigan.
schmelting accident with Smelter Shryock. That's
I
what,
like it.
That's what it was. I don't know. But hey, let's get to know you. Let's get to know you. Okay? This is basically an interrogation game that that lets the universe get to know Hunter Shryock, okay?
Yep.
Let's do it. Are you guys, you over there? Everything cool? Let's play the interrogation game with Hunter Shryock, okay? I don't know what's going on with my crew over here. These guys, they're dancing right now. Something's happening.
This would be a good Brian the Carpenter interrogation. He would be good for that.
No, he clams up. He does, because he's guilty every time.
That's right.
Welcome to the hot seat with Hunter Shryock. Right here on Straycast Outdoor Cartoon Television. First question to you, Hunter. Find a good one. Has Fletcher ever tried to mac on any of your girlfriends?
No.
No. Good brother.
No.
Has Chandler?
Wow.
No.
Has
Smelter?
Smelter hasn't either.
No.
Okay. Do bass have memory?
Yes.
What's the most pain you've ever experienced in your life?
Knee surgery.
Knee surgery. Are bass as line shy as we make them out to be?
Yes.
Okay. If you had to pick two celebrities to play Hunter and Fletcher Shryock in the movie of your life, who would those celebrities be?
I don't. Right here. Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart.
Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart. Which one's Kevin Hart?
That was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, wow. Who's shorter? You were Fletch.
I'm Kevin Hart.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
So you're shorter.
You're shorter. Okay. Leaving it right there. You ever punched Fletcher?
We have fought when we were younger, yes.
Did you draw blood?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. Good answer. Good answer. This is the last of the Fletcher stuff, and I'll leave this alone. Has Fletcher ever taken tackle from your boat without your permission?
Probably at some point that I don't know about. Yes.
Okay. Stealing your shit. Gotcha. Give me a quote from your favorite movie.
If you're not first, you're last,
Okay,
Ricky Bobby.
There it is, Ricky Bobby. I like it.
Nice.
Do you think rock and roll is dead, Hunter? Is rock and roll dead?
No.
Good answer. Do you know that Larry Dahlberg was assaulted by monkeys throwing feces at him from trees in the jungle? Did you know that?
I did not know
It's a
that.
true story.
That
Learned it right here on this show.
That is absolutely true.
True story. He was assaulted by monkeys. It's awful. What's your earliest childhood fishing memory?
Catching a 2-pounder and wanting to mount it and being so mad at my dad and crying that he wouldn't let me mount it when I was like 8 years old.
Not happening. You're going to get bigger ones, son. You're going to get bigger ones. Do you ever throw straight fluorocarbon on spinning tackle anymore, or is it always braid to fluoro?
I do throw straight fluorocarbon at times.
At times.
At times.
At times. But the majority of the time.
Majority of the time, I'm using braid to a fluorocarbon leader.
Wait, I need to know why. Why?
For the
straight fluoro?
sensitivity, I want to use. Oh, why just the straight fluoro?
Yeah.
I think they see it on. That's one reason, and another reason is the sink rate. So, like when you're casting something out there, the braid isn't holding the bait up. It's the line sinking evenly with it.
Gotcha.
There it is. The even flow. The even ROF.
Flow or the drop, and you're around spotted bass, and they tend to be very, very picky. I've seen it where I've switched to straight fluoro, and it made a difference.
Makes
so.
a difference. Makes a difference.
Nice.
If you had a chance to eliminate one of the following from professional bass fishing, what would it be? Wearing jerseys, wrapped trucks, or wrapped boats? Which one would you eliminate?
Wearing jerseys.
Wearing jerseys. Give me a studio audience.
That is the right answer.
Round of applause for that one. Hunter Shryock, you passed. We were testing. We were testing your coolness, is what we were doing. And,
Awesome.
And you 100% passed. You're way cooler than your brother. You really are.
Well, you didn't have to tell me that. I already knew that.
Oh, I didn't even know I said that out loud. I thought you were reading my mind. No, that's what was going on right there. Hey, have you gotten to with your success that you have achieved here as a professional bass angler? Have you ever got to hang out with Ricky Carmichael yet?
I have not.
No,
Not Ricky. Nope.
Is that a bucket lister?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. That would be cool for sure. Him, Stewart, any of them would be awesome. So
Yeah, and that dude, that dude did everything, didn't he? Like
Ricky, yeah, he's like the man.
Yeah, like he didn't he do like moto, and he did like truck racing too, and stocks.
Yeah, he did get into the car stuff. I didn't really follow him when he got into all that, so I don't know. I mean, he's done doing it now. But yeah, I raced against him in 2007 actually.
Gotcha.
And he laughed at me.
Okay. Wow. So basically, he's like the Kevin Van Dam of motocross.
Yes. Yep, for sure.
Kevin lapped you in bass fishing, and Ricky lapped you in motocross.
That's it.
But no, he seriously, that dude is like the KVD of motocross.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Yeah,
the GOAT of moto.
There it is.
KVD is the GOAT of fishing. That's right.
Do you ride anymore? I mean, is that something you get to do?
I did a little bit this year. I did a deal with GoPro, and we went to a track in Texas, and I got to show up and just jump on someone else's bike, and they had all the gear and everything. It was awesome. But typically, I only ride like maybe once or twice a year.
Gotcha. You don't want to hurt your flipping elbow.
Got to watch those arms, right?
Yes, I mean yes, yeah. Well, you start to the older I get, like I can tell when I get on there that it takes me about a half a day to where I'm finally can go like more than 2 laps. It's that bad.
You're feeling it, right?
Yeah, I'm not 18 again. I know that.
It's so dumb, dude. It's like I was talking with Ryan about this the other day. I'll go out for a run and I'll like come home and my neck hurts or something, or like the back of my head. I'm like, why does that hurt? I'm not even using that muscle.
Yeah,
you know?
I started skateboarding at age 34 again, and now it's kind of weird. It starts. It takes me an hour to warm up, and I can only last about an hour. So by the time I'm warmed up, I'm done. Yeah. And I can't even do anything.
But it's just Xbox. It's only Xbox. Jeez.
Yeah, my fingers just can't take it. Yeah.
Hey, I want to talk to you about the 2019 Elite Series schedule. What do you think? Let's do it. Let's do it a little differently. We have a game here that we play. It's called 4 on Deck, 1 in Hand. Okay? So basically, this is something. It's actually not a game. It's something that Trip Weldon and I are probably going to implement in the 2019 Elite Series. We're not releasing it yet, but it's probably going to happen. I'm telling you, true story. I made up right there. So basically, what we do is you're going to pick 4 rod and reel combos. Okay, 4 rod and reel combos, and here's the tough part. You can only use that's it for the whole tour season. 4 rod and reel combos. Okay. So what I need you to do is pick the rod and reel combos, and then I'm going to give you the Elite Series derbies. You need to tell me what you're going to put on those combos. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
I'll walk you through it again.
No, I'm ready.
Okay. Let's play. You feeling relaxed? You feeling relaxed? You liking it? Pretend we're at Macy's right now. We're Christmas shopping. All right, and we're gonna play. We're gonna play this little game called 4 on Deck.
That's not relaxing, by the way.
This isn't relaxing?
No, it's shopping at Macy's.
We're in the elevator.
I think we're hanging out the lounge.
We're in the elevator. People aren't bothering us right now. We're talking about bass fishing stuff right now. Are you ready to play this or what? He keeps interrupting me. Okay, let's go. Here we go. 4 on Deck. 4 on Deck. What's the 4 rods that you are going to bring on tour for the 2019 Elite Series?
Number 1, I'm going to have Abu Garcia 7.6 medium heavy, Villain 2.0,
Gotcha.
flipping stick
Okay.
with a 7 9-to-1 ALF reel. That's my
ALF.
flipping setup.
Alf, he's an alien.
Do what?
Alf is an alien. I don't think
Yes.
I tried to tell Abu that, but they didn't listen to me. All right, keep going. Sorry.
A 7-foot medium heavy Ike rod with a 7 1-to-1 MGX reel.
What's that? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So the Ike rod, is that the delay or that would be the reaction?
Power series.
Power
I think,
series.
The reaction.
Okay.
Yep.
Power. Gotcha. Keep going. Sorry.
Gosh, that's it. That's all I need.
2 rods.
I need. I need the spinning rod. So like
love
a
this
7
guy.
foot, 7 foot medium heavy, Fantasista, and
Look at you getting fancy.
6 4-to-1 Premier spinning reel. So that's my one spinning rod setup. What's another one? God, I guess I'll go with a 7.3 heavy Fantasista rod
7.3
and a 7 1-to-1 or the 7 9-to-1 ALF.
You love that ALF.
I do like it.
Love that
We
ALF.
talked about that.
So now we have them. We have the 7.6 flip stick with the Alf.
Yep.
We have the 7-foot Ike medium heavy with that was an Alf also.
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe it's an MGX, but
MGX.
Regardless.
That's right. You said MGX. I'm with you. And then we had the spinning reel, which is completely unnecessary. And then we have the what was the last one? The 7.3 heavy, Fantasista. Yeah. Okay. So now our first stop, we're traveling in the camper, in your camper there. We're traveling along the road, and we stop at the first tour stop, St. John's River in Florida. Early February 7th through 10th, actually. What do you got rigged up on those 4 sticks?
On those 4 sticks, I got a drop shot rigged up on the spinning rod.
Okay.
7.6, I have a 4-inch pit boss for sight fishing.
Okay.
On the 7.3 heavy, I guess I'll put a frog on there.
Okay.
Just because I have to.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a chatterbait on the Ike rod.
On the Ike.
7-foot.
Okay, those 4 baits should get the job done right there. Now we're going to Lake Lanier. And that is in mid-February. It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold.
So, spinning rod, I'm going to have a Demiki rig on
look
it.
Look at you.
And then I'll go to a jig on the 7.3 heavy. I'll have a jig on it. I'll have spinner bait on the 7-foot.
Okay.
And the 7.6 is going to probably have another jig on it.
Another jig on it. Boom. Okay, I'm writing this down so I'm going to text this to the entire field afterwards. So I'm getting this down.
What do you guys have laying in between you? It looks like there's a crab leg right there.
It is.
It's a blue crawfish pincher that I found downtown Chicago.
I kept looking at that. I'm like, they're eating crab legs in there.
We're bougie, dude. Ain't gonna lie.
Just a fidget stick, you know?
That's how it is. We got cool stuff. We got Avengers stuff. Mighty Thor. It's my dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's get. We'll get back to the show. Never mind.
Switchblades.
Enough about us, but what about us?
Yeah.
Let's get back to the show. Lake Hartwell, April. Early April, Lake Hartwell.
All right. I think I'm going to do everything that I did at the St. John's.
Okay. Wow. Look at that.
I'm going to have a drop shot.
Okay.
I'm going to have a frog on the 7.3.
Ooh.
The pit boss on the flipping stick. And I'm going to have a chatterbait on the Ike rod.
Here he goes. Method to the madness. Lake Winya.
That's it.
Lake Winya. That's in April. That could be a good one.
So, again.
Okay.
We're going to have a chatterbait on the Ike rod.
Now he's sandbagging us. Now he's gone to bagging.
I think we found his confidence baits.
Because seriously, this is what I need to be like a Jason Christie or those guys that literally they show up and you'd open up their rod locker and they have like 5 or 6 things that you could go like pick off the shelf of any tackle store
anywhere,
like the bear, and they go out and they catch them every time.
Hammer.
Like Andy Morgan. Andy Morgan
Animal.
is a hammer.
He's an animal.
Jigging a
and he doesn't even like fishing. He hates
He can
fishing.
carry all of his tackle in a Walmart sack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's.
In fact, he still has a fanny pack, Andy Morgan.
Yeah.
And he would whoop my butt all year out of a fanny pack.
With a fanny pack. There it is. All right, so Lake Fork, are we switching anything?
Okay, Lake Fork's, yeah, we're gonna switch up. We're gonna have like a swim. We're gonna have a swim bait on the 7.6.
Ooh, it's getting nasty.
We'll have a swim jig on the Ike rod. Another frog on the 7.3. And a shaky head, a Magnum shaky head on the spinning reel, which will probably get broken if I had to set the hook on it. But I
it's
would
there.
still use it.
Damn that Trip Weldon and his rules. This is awful. This is awful. Okay, so we got some more. Well, there's Gibson left. There's Gunnersville. I want to hear about Gunnersville.
Gunnersville.
Yeah.
Woo. So some more ledge fishing.
Because, yeah, that's in June. Gunnersville's June. End of June.
Yeah. Yep.
Totally ledging it up.
That'll be full on. Yeah. Out there on the
Ledgerama.
ledges. So I might take Big Worm on the 7.6. 7.3, maybe a jig or a spoon. Big flutter spoon. Throw a crankbait on the 7-foot Ike rod, which might not be enough.
Might not be the best, but yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna need it, and another Magnum shaky head on the spinning rod.
Okay, there it is.
We're starting to get into like some Larry Legend setups here.
Yeah,
now.
truthfully, yeah, truthfully so. Last one. I'm gonna skip Lawrence. I'm gonna go to Cayuga.
All I hear is like you're getting really, crappy at picking your stuff, Hunter. So we're just gonna skip half.
No, I just have so much. I got tons more to talk about.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know. This might be selfish. These are what I want to hear about from you. Sorry.
Cayuga, I'm gonna go Greg Hackney on him.
Yes.
Put a big hack attack jig on the 7.6.
Okay.
Go straight braid on him. Because he goes straight braid, so if he can do it, I can do it, right?
Exactly.
Gotta work.
Yeah, he don't believe in that line shy stuff.
And then the other rods are irrelevant because I'm just going to need that one. I'm serious. Like that.
Throw that thing in the
drain.
Probably.
Frozato.
Whoops.
Frozato. He nailed it though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Give it up. That's Hunter Shryock with the new edition of the first ever. Are you back, Hunter?
I'm back.
back.
There
I'm
you
back.
are. Okay, I
Sorry.
lost you
You
for a
froze.
minute.
Yeah.
But you nailed the game.
I nailed it.
Yeah. See, and congratulations. You did it. You absolutely did it. Oh, there she is again. But you see why we do this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of get, this is the first time you ever been here, and we kind of want to get to know you, I'm going to pretend I'm frozen, too. Wait.
Yeah, we'll just all freeze.
Wait, is he froze again? Or did he unfreeze?
Yeah.
I'm
All
still here. I'm still hearing you guys.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Do you think I'm frozen or not frozen right now?
I know you're not frozen. Your other hand's still moving.
It's shaking a little from the Red Bull.
Yep.
2019 is a big deal for BASS.
Yep.
It's a big deal for the entire fishing industry, especially for professional anglers and especially for bass fishing fans. Okay, let's face it. I'm kind of, again, we went over all this stuff with every guest that's been on the show for the last 2 months.
Yep.
But the fact of the matter is, and I kind of asked Seth Feider a couple weeks ago when he was on, and I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this because I mean no disrespect to anyone involved in the Elite Series, but since, just gonna flat out say it, since a lot of the anglers have left, do you feel it increases your chances?
I mean, let's be honest. They're the top 70 guys left. You know what I mean? They went to MLF. I can't take and say that they don't exist anymore. You know, those guys were, you know, when I faced them last year, they're that good. So to try to replace those guys, I don't think you can replace their abilities. Is it going to be way easier? I don't think it's going to be a lot easier. I just don't think it's going to be as difficult as it was against them, because you can't replace them guys.
Right.
That's the way I feel.
But the odds may be increased. Not going to be easy. No way is it going to be easy. You're still competing against top guns, dude.
Exactly.
You're competing against the Carmichaels of the sport.
Yes. Yep.
So not easy, but increased odds
for a short time. There will be new.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, you're going to see a whole new crop.
Because that field got as good as they were because of the whole format, because of that format and their experience. And then after a couple of years, there's going to be a whole new group.
He's philosophizing. I like it.
It's true.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
it's true in my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
I just know
we learned that here.
There was always 50 guys that was always smashing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was probably 80 guys that was still catching them, but there was 50 guys smashing them every day. And if that one of the 50 didn't catch him, there was someone else that moved up in his place. So it was always just like,
exactly.
You know, that's hard to replace that many guys being that consistent. I think that's probably going to be the biggest thing, is losing the consistency, which ultimately is going to make next year pretty exciting, that there's going to be some guys that are going to, you know, off to the races. And then in a 4-day event, you know, that's a little different to kind of hold your own in 4 days. So I think there's going to be a lot of come from behind wins and, you know, different things that's going to help Bass, you know, kind of promote that story and, you know, sell the event like that. So
absolutely,
it's going to be awesome.
It's wide open. It's wide open. The So when I'm going to go back to the 2018 Elite Series. Who did you kind of go out of the way to maybe go take a peek at what they had going on in their boat or something, like, or go out of the way to kind of be extra close to them? You know, who?
I honestly, like, I completely try to stay away from everybody's stuff. Like, I won't even go up to my friend's boat and talk to them if they're doing tackle, because I hate being that guy.
Okay.
The guy that always is like, walks up and he only wants to talk to you when you're rigging your baits. You know what I mean? And we all know that person.
He's checking it out.
At your local club or if it's on the Elite Series, they only walk up when you're tying stuff on. And so I like completely try to not be that guy all the time.
They just make casual comments. Oh, you rig it that way.
But I mean, there had to be an angler that, you know, you mentioned Jason Christie. I mean, it's like, because you had to be pretty damn cool. You finally get in 2018, and it's like, you know, there's got to be certain anglers that you are magnetically drawn to because of their prowess at the sport.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It was funny. A cool story from Kentucky Lake. I was sitting there, like, I think it was the second day of practice. I was flipping bushes, and I'm sitting there in this pocket. I may have had a bite or two, and I go to turn around to leave. And I look up, and there's the Phoenix wrapped Greg Hackney boat, you know, and I didn't even know he was there. And so when I turned, I kind of like was startled, and I'm like,
you're like, oh shit.
You know, I talked to my Fletcher later. I'm like, dude, I turned around. I thought I seen Jaws.
Pretty close. It's Captain Quinn or whatever his name is.
Like,
25.
Yeah, I'm sitting there flipping bushes, feeling good about myself, like, yeah, I'm having a good practice, and I turn around and see the man himself, you know, that like writes the books on flipping, you know, bushes and everything else. There he was, and I'm like, I got to compete against him, you know? It's like I got a crankbait bite going, but oh yeah, I still got to compete against Kevin. You know what I mean? So it was cool. The next day, I actually seen Greg at the gas station, and we had never formally like introduced ourselves, so I went up and shook his hand and told him that story, and he started laughing.
See, there it is. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's perfect.
Yeah, it was cool.
Absolutely perfect. What are you going to do different this year to try and eliminate some mistakes you may have made?
I think the biggest thing for me last year was just getting so many different deals and getting everything solidified from a rookie. You know, we had a late season for the Opens, like ending at the end of September. And then I had to try to solidify a title sponsor and different sponsors. And I was still signing contracts up until the very first event of the year. And so I think a lot of all that, you know, all the fishing stuff got pushed aside. The business stuff took, you know, the forefront. And so this year I've tried to do everything that I could to get that done as quickly as possible. And so, you know, here I am in Florida. So that's kind of the game plan, is to be fishing.
I know what you're doing.
Imagine if bass fishermen actually went fishing.
God, you guys would be great. You guys would be amazing.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, it's like the more you do it, the less you get to fish. And, you know, I don't have the capabilities yet to be that type of person. It's like, you know, Kevin can go months without fishing or whatever, and he can show up and he's going to smoke you, type of thing. You know, that I still need time on the water. I got a lot to learn. So not letting the business side of it get in the way. I think that's just planning ahead is probably the biggest thing for me this year.
And focus more back to the basics.
Yes, exactly. I think for me, just being out on the water, and it always seems like at the end of the year, I feel like I'm starting to hit my stride as most people, because you've been on the water all season. You've been fishing the tournaments against everybody all season. You know, football players, basketball players, they don't do that. They're training in the off season, you know, and here we are trying to negotiate contracts and stuff, being a one-man band, trying to do everything. So, I'm trying to get all that. I already have, really. So that's the biggest thing, is I got a lot of that taken care of, and a lot of the stress is now focused, you know, it's out of the way, and I'm focused on the tournaments.
Boom. That's half the battle. Now we just need you to kick ass. That's it.
I know, right? Just go catch a bass.
Just go catch a damn bass. Weigh in 5 every day. It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
Easy as that.
I hope if Rick Clunn has 5 every tournament, he weighs all 5 in this year.
What do you mean?
Okay. Never mind.
I missed that one.
Yeah, never mind. We'll talk later. I love Rick Clunn. I don't even know why I just said that. Whenever came, I just make fun of I have rules on this show. So I don't make fun. I don't make fun of Jesus. I don't make fun of Mike Ditka. And I don't make fun of Rick Clunn, and I just broke one of my rules. So
those are some pretty good rules, though.
Yeah, thank you.
I agree with them.
Thank you. I live by those rules.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And that's it. Everything else goes.
That's it. Everything else, I'm a bohemian.
Yeah.
It's off the charts. Hunter, thank you so much, dude. We had a great time with you today, man.
No, I had a blast. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we'll run into you here coming up shortly. I think you're going to be over there at the Classic, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be walking the floor, watching everybody fish. You know?
We'll be working there too, so we'll be doing the same thing. We'll have to do lunch. We'll get together.
That will be one that you'll want to cover, though, right?
Oh my God, yeah. It's going to be amazing. It is. Come on, I'm already excited about it. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm super excited, man.
It's going to be the biggest classic ever.
Yeah, dude. We have an inflatable arm, flailing arm blow-up guy at our booth for this year's classic.
I won't even have to ask where you're at.
Yeah, you'll find me right there.
Yeah. I'll just look up in the air.
I'll buy you a Subway sandwich or something when I see you. Hey, thank you so much, dude. Safe travels. Kick ass, okay? Do great this year.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys.
And you're welcome here. Anytime, dude. Anytime you are welcome on this show.
Awesome.
There it is.
Well, thank you very much for having me, so I appreciate it.
Take care. That is Bassmaster Elite Series touring professional Hunter Shryock right there, wrapping up another edition of Straight Cast Outdoor Cartoon Television. Dude, why do I have so much fun with this stuff? Like, why does this happen?
I think that's why we're doing it.
Yeah, why does this happen?
It's fun.
And when do I get to win free stuff on my own show?
I don't know, man.
JP, can you put my name in the randomizer, please? No, I just did it. Oh, okay. You got a winner.
Yeah, it's over. Next week.
You got a winner.
Next week, maybe.
We have amazing sponsors.
Yeah.
On this show. We're very fortunate to have some great people backing us up that believed in us from day one.
Yes, sir.
From day one. So, basically, hey, Ryan, you know that song, the Jethro Tull? What's the name of that song, Ginge? Aqualung.
Yeah.
You know the riff.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun
Dun
dun
dun dun dun dun dun.
Little more. Dun 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 dun. JP, come with me here. Do it with me. Dun 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 dun. Ginge, you want to play? What the hell is wrong with that kid?
You don't want to play.
Jesus, he took his ball and went home. Dun 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 dun. Okay, keep it going.
What are you talking about?
Keep doing the riff.
There's a whole other part.
Guys, no, just worry about the riff. That's all I need. You don't need drums.
Dun 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 dun. I was counting.
At the same time, I need harmony.
Dun 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 dun.
TH Marine Supplies. Trolling motor to transom.
Dun 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 dun.
THMarineSupplies.com.
Dun 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 dun.
Also Alpha Angler.
JP cannot sing anymore.
He has got the coughs now. Maybe you should stop smoking. Let's end this show and give away a prize.
That was very Beavis and Butthead of us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm not going to stop.
I got my AC/DC
I'm going to
shirt.
keep going dun, 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 until Ginge does it. Dun, dun, dun,
I think you're going to be doing that all night.
Come on, Ginge. Dun, 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 dun. He did it! Yes, he did it! He actually did it! He broke through and did it!
He just did it so you would stop.
Absolutely! See, I know how to handle that. Let's give some shit away. What do you say? Here it is right now. I know you've been waiting for this moment. A $50 redemption code to thmarinesupplies.com. We have our very own bass fishing supermodel. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Nicole Dorr. Yeah, Nicole D-O-R-E. Nicole Dorry. Dun 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 dun. Sing it with me.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun. It's time for Nicole Dorr Bass Fishing Supermodel to give away the prize at the end of the show. Today's prize is from thmarinesupplies.com. It's a $50 redemption code. Nicole, who is the lucky winner?
The lucky winner is Casey Knupp.
Casey Knupp. Let me tell you a story about Knupps. I was in Jamaica one time, and they said, go to that tree and pick some of those Knupps. They did. What did I do?
It's good Jamaica music.
Walked over to the tree, picked me some Knupps. Knupps are a delicious Jamaican fruit not available in the United States of America. This is not necessarily the opinion of the management of Stray Cats Outdoor Cartoon Television. Nicole Dorr, what is the gentleman's name who won again?
Casey Knupp or Knupp?
Spell it.
K-N-A-U-P.
Knupp.
Knupp.
He's a Canadian.
Maybe it's Nup.
Apparently he's a Canadian.
Maybe the K is silent.
Yes, it's a Nup.
Nap?
You know how you catch a unique rabbit?
Could be Knupp.
You unique up on it. Dad jokes. Got dad jokes.
That was awful.
Shush with your dad jokes. Nikki, it's almost Christmas.
I know. We got 3 more weeks, and then Santa's coming to town.
I know. Can you believe it? What's on your list?
What is on my list? I want a Stray Cats $50 gift card to TH Marines.
What?
That's what I want.
You want that? That's easy.
That's what I wanted. Did I get that? No, Casey got that.
There it is right there. Nikki, we got a great show next week. We have Timmy Horton coming on the show.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. Timmy Horton's coming on. And then the Christmas special, December 19th. All kinds of big names. Like you are not going to believe it. Who's coming on?
Pumped, Pat.
December 19th, the Christmas show. We're doing a giveaway from every sponsor. So you're going to be a busy little elf.
So I might get my Christmas present.
Yes, that is true.
You got to like and share the live feed.
Yeah, you didn't like and share the
why
live
didn't you
feed.
like and share the live feed?
Dun, 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 dun,
I didn't want to
dun,
like
dun,
self-promote
dun, dun,
myself like that, but maybe it'll change.
Nikki
I gotta show
didn't
Santa what I
share
want.
it. Dun 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 dun. Bro Varney Bates.
dun, 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 dun.
Alpha
Is that your
Angler
new theme song?
Marines. All kinds of other stuff. I don't know. Delirious right now.
Yeah.
I know.
What do you
How
want to
many
do
Red Bulls
next?
in are you?
What was your favorite part about tonight?
Oh my gosh.
It's my line.
It seemed so appropriate. Who was your
My
favorite?
favorite part.
Who was your favorite guest?
Don't make me pick.
Do it. Do it.
Hunter
Hunter what?
Shyrock.
You did.
Shyrock.
So you were very close. Thank you. You
Close
did
enough.
it.
Shyrock.
We've
It's
made
Shyrock.
so much. No, not Shyrock.
No, I said Shyrock.
No.
Shryock.
It rhymes
That's
with.
exactly what I just said.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
I'll say what? Kirk say what?
Shryock.
There you go.
There
There you go.
Ladies and
Shyrock.
gentlemen, that's Nicole Dorr, Bass Fishing Supermodel. You can follow her on Instagram at Nicole A. Orr.
That's me.
Why is there an A in there?
Because Nicole Dorr was taken.
Who's the
Nicole
jerk?
Dot Dorr was taken. Dorr Nicole was taken. So I was just gonna go down the alphabet until it wasn't taken.
Let's torch that other one. Get you back to the basics.
Right?
Get you back to the
Right?
basics. Thank you so much, Nikki. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.
Peace. Ciao. That's Nicole Dorr, Bass Fishing Supermodel. I am Pat Renwick.
Hey, real quick.
Real quick.
Little teaser
Little TNA.
for next week for all you
Keith
weekly
Richards?
listeners and
Rolling
bi-weekly
Stones.
listeners. We will have shirts and hoodies available. Straight Cash shirts and hoodies next week, Wednesday,
What?
for the show. Available for pre-order. There will be a link.
Premature
Just watch
order.
the show next week. It'll be up.
Next week.
Yes.
Finally.
Yeah. Only took like 7, 8, 9 months.
We have it.
Something like that. Yeah, it's coming.
They have arrived next week. I basically, Ryan
Yes,
just
sir.
told you everything for next week. Boom. But can't promote too much.
No.
Ever. What do you guys want to do next? You had enough, Ginge? You want to end the Bass Fishing Talk Show for tonight?
What was your favorite part, Pat?
My favorite part was when Andy played the game over sound effect at the end. Hey, I'm Pat Renwick. This is Ryan Whitaker, JP High, and the Ginger Ninja, Andrew Ellenberger. We'll see you next week with Timmy Horton. Thank you so much. We had a great time. Without you, listeners, viewers, we're nothing. We appreciate you so much. I mean that sincerely. Peace.